there, but you know, somehow I cancelled the live, but we're back. I'm going to switch to a 4. I was using a 5 or 6 for the project before, but I'm going to switch to a 4. I want to crochet a dress out of this. I got the skirt already done, but now we need to make so there we go. This is the skirt. This is what we got so far. She is nice and pretty. And this is our inspo. I'm obsessed with this bag. When I saw it, I was just like, I want it. And I got it. So yeah, we love it. We love it over here. And I also have the tassels, which I'm going to add to this to the dress somehow. I'm going to come down to that later, but I kind of just want to finish the crocheting of it. And I'm going to use the crochet needle number 4, because I have the skirt as a quite a full bodied skirt, which I'm not mad about, but I need the top not to be too baggy. So for that to work, I need to use a smaller crochet needle. If you guys have any questions, let me know. I get my yarn from all sorts of places. I get my yarn from Amazon, eBay, Hobby. I think there's a place called Hobby. And somewhere else that actually has really good yarn at the moment is The Range. They have really good yarn. The yarn that I love using, if you guys follow me enough, you would know the one I use for like the arm warmer and whatnot. That I think is seasonal, because I was trying to find it because I'm working on a project for a different video. I can't seem to find that yarn, but you know what, is okay. This pattern is very repetitive, but the result is absolutely stunning. Hence the reason I just absolutely love using it. So I'm doing 3 per loop, if you guys can see, and I'm just moving across. So it's 3 per loop, 3 per loop, and it's just, yeah, it's just so cute. The result is just absolutely stunning. Oh, let's move our seats so I can be a bit more comfortable. I honestly wanted to sit on the sofa, but I thought, you know what, let's go to where the good lighting is. But yeah, if you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, I'm just gonna be chit-chatting away. I wish you can play background music. I guess I could, but I haven't like planned this, so I'm not using the software that allows that feature. But I wish like we had that software on here. I feel like this cotton is going to be my summer yarn. I absolutely love it. So this is the yarn I'm using, and it's called, I think it's a rework cotton, eco-friendly. I absolutely love it, especially for summer. So like a few dresses I have in mind I want to make. I'm gonna try and use this cotton for all of it. With my alteration, I am thinking of doing a series of alteration, then put it as one video, as opposed to doing like one alteration and sharing it with you guys. Hence the reason I haven't posted anything, because I'm working on a few, because I feel like it's more fun when there's like a variety of projects and you guys can like sort of choose your favorites and all that stuff. So I have a video that I'm working on, and I've done about 3 to 4 items, should I say, which I'm looking forward to sharing with you guys. I'm just finishing up those videos, and where it's like been my birthday and it's also been like a bit busy around here, I haven't been able to finish them completely. It's just like little things that needs to be done. Say like adding a zip somewhere or hemming something. So once that's all done, that'll be the next video, or the next long form video that I'll be putting forward to you guys. But let me know what you think. I think it's more fun when it's like a bunch of items together. Don't get me wrong, some videos will still be just an item, depending on the type of thing that I'm working on. But I feel like we like the smaller things than just that one full item. I have a few other items or garments, should I say, that I want to alter. And then once I'm done with those, I can do more summer inspired pieces on the channel. I just want to say, moving forward, there's going to be a lot more crocheting going on the channel where I can. I love alteration, but I feel like I want to share more crochet ideas with you guys. If the sides, I feel like every summer I'm like, oh, I want to do more crochet projects and stuff. And then summer just zooms past like so quickly. I'm like, oh no, I didn't get to do as many crochet projects as I wanted, which is not good. So this year I'm trying to take it from Ellie to start sharing with you guys things that I'm working on. The honest truth is that I genuinely enjoy crocheting so much that I just end up just chilling and not filming the whole process, which is not good. I know, I admit that, but it's just one of those. But on the bright side, crocheting will mean that I'll be doing a lot more lives. I don't know how people crochet without needing to look at what they're doing. When I get to that level, no one can talk to me, but I can't. I have to look at what I'm doing. Otherwise, I'll be making all sorts of mistakes. I'm just like, how do you crochet not looking? Like, people be crocheting, they're not even like, they're not looking at where the loops are going and everything. I'll be doing rubbish. Absolutely nonsense. And to be fair, I'm not sure if I'd ever be one of those people that would be able to like crochet and not need to look at what they're doing. I have a few dress designs that I want to do. Actually, I've done one already. I'm not exactly sure if I like it, but you guys are going to see that on the video I post next, the long form. But I did do that, so we can be proud of her. And then this is my second crochet dress for the spring summer, which we are working on right now. So that is very, very exciting, if I do say so myself. I don't know if you guys remember what this looked like with the two hoops on the top instead of the three. I kind of like wasn't really a fan of the pattern. I felt like it changed too drastically for what I wanted. So that was one of the main motivation for undoing that half of the project and starting again. One thing I'm learning to do is to start again, especially because the beauty of crocheting is that you can actually start it again. It's not one of those things that once you've started, that's it. You make a mistake, that's it. That's not how it works. You can pretty much unravel it. And until you say the project is complete, the project is not complete. You know what I mean? Oh my God, my phone is on fire. I guess it's too hot for my phone to manage. Guys, can you still see me? I think you can. I think I've managed to overheat my phone. Let's move around so my phone can actually not die on me. This is a bit high, but we can make it work. That's better. Good thing I checked on my phone. My phone was actually about to shut down because I'm using my phone. Like I said, this is not a planned live, so I kind of like just jumped on here. And I decided to jump on here with my phone, which I almost killed by overheating. That's not good, is it? But let me know if you have any question, guys, be it about crocheting, be it about my birthday, or my channel, or what you guys would like to see on the channel. There's so much we can chat about. But anyway, I want to work on a lot of crochet dresses and summer outfits this year. But they do take time, unfortunately. But I'm going to push myself. And it might be one of those where I just jump on live randomly to share with you guys. Because I want to share what's happening behind the scenes. I don't want to just share the glossy part of it all, you know? I want to share the not so glossy parts as well. So yeah. I kept going back and forth because I couldn't tell if I wanted it to be a long dress or a short dress. But I've decided to make it a short dress this time around because I'm adding all the tassels and all that stuff. So I think it'll be quite nice to have it as a short dress for summer. Like, I want it to be a, like, hello. I'll try my best for keeping you company. You're also keeping me company, so where is our comments? You also can be me company, gorgeous. That works out for the both of us. Thanks for spending your time with me. Well, now that I've moved, you guys can't really see what I'm doing, so let's put this down a bit more. How about this? It took me a few different tries to decide the best way to go around the circle. I don't know if you guys can tell. If you look properly, you can sort of see the line where I started. That is the circle or the end of it, if that makes sense. So at first I was doing something completely different and I sort of like slightly changed it. I kind of feel like it looks a lot better now this way. So this would be the center back, so the center of the dress, as if we were adding a zip at the back, that would be where it would go to. And in order to achieve that, I kind of had to do something I haven't done before, which was quite exciting. So when I come to that part of it, I will show you what I did and how I did it. I always think, oh, 1 yarn is not a lot, 100 gram is not that many, until you need to finish that 100 gram. And then you realize it is a lot. This is what it looks like. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much, my gorgeous. I honestly so much enjoy crocheting. I feel like I don't show you guys enough of how much I enjoy it. So I'm trying to change my ways and actually show you guys all the cool things you can do with crocheting. Sometimes I get so carried away with the fact that I am not as fast as most people are, to acknowledge that I can do it. That's all that matters. So I'm trying not to be so hard on myself. Yes, a dress might take me 2-3 weeks to make. What's wrong with that? You know? Let's feel my phone. Yeah, she feels a lot better. Better not sing, so YouTube don't come and fight me for it. What's everyone else up to? What are you guys doing this afternoon? And what are you making for dinner? Oh, this is a site, and I can show you guys how I have what I figured was the best way to close each circle. Actually haven't done this before, so this is my first time trying this technique out on any crochet project. So I hope you guys like it. So we're here. This is technically the end of this row. So I'm gonna crochet one, then me too, right? The color was inspired by a recent gift I got. Absolutely love. Like that bag needed a dress ASAP. So we done an extra one. I'm gonna go into the first loop that I did. Not sure if I'm doing a great job, but I've got into that first, taking it, closing it. Ta-da! Then one more. Then, I know we're not coming to the end. Then we flip. So instead of going the way I was going before, I'm going to go reverse. And the reason I'm reversing is if I go this way, I'm going to start a loop here, which makes no sense because the loop needs to be on here. So in order to do that, I've just flipped it around. And this is the best way that I figured out to close it. I know there are going to be some experts here who are like, no, actually you can do it a different way. That is not a problem at all. Let me know the different way you would do it in a comment section and I'll check it out. But like I said, I need it to be smaller, so I'm going to change to a smaller crochet needle. This is 4. Sitting on the floor is not for me. Not at all. So we're gonna sit up a bit. I feel like I've changed my sitting position like 20,000 times so far, but that's okay. That's okay. The next is a 3.5. I actually thought this was a 3, but a 3.5 would work. So let's see what we do with a 3.5. For some reason, I'm not able to respond back to the comments. And I'm not sure why that is. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave this comment because she's not playing ball and I don't have the energy to fight with her right now. So we're going to our second row, which is exciting. So remember, guys, we're going back on ourselves now. And we've switched to an even smaller crochet needle. Because I want it to be skinnier on the top, but I want to keep the same pattern that we have going on. So have to do a few before you guys start seeing the difference the crochet needles make. Only downside is the smaller the needle, the longer it takes. But you gotta do what you gotta do, right? I hope it looks nice. I'm not saying too much because I'm trying to finish this real quickly so we can see what progress we've made. I always say I don't have a favorite color, which is true, but yellow is very much up on the list of some of my favorite colors if I did have to choose one. And I haven't worn yellow in such a long time, hence the reason I'm finding this yarn very exciting to work with, just because, it makes me happy. I feel like this color itself releases so many happy emotions just by its mere existence. And also, I felt like winter was so long. I always feel like winter was so long. So whenever I see anything that brings me or reminds me of sunshine, it makes me so happy. Also, on a random note, I feel like spring summer also reminds me of how short spring summer is. Like, we don't have a lot of days for sunshine, and we kind of need to like utilize it as quickly as possible. My goal is to try and start making things for summer from like honestly January, February, but January/February can kind of be like a difficult month all by themselves just because it's still gloomy. Christmas is over, you know, and you're trying to like put your life together. And if you're a reflective person, you're probably thinking, what am I doing with myself? And all that good stuff. But moving forward, I'm going to try and start using that to prepare for summer because then I can like start building the excitement from Ellie. Why am I making weird noises? Or should I say, why is my throat making weird noises? Let's have something to drink. That's much better. Guys, I'm undoing this lip just because there's something I'm not loving. Yeah, that looks a bit better. What is your favorite color? Hey, gorgeous. How are you, Nasha? What's your favorite color, guys? I have a few colors I feel like I can't live without. Well, actually, I can live without them. But you know, if I have to, they will be my go-to colors. But what is... Thank you, gorgeous. We need to work together soon. I am doing some pieces that I have to send over. But yeah, we need to work together real soon. But yeah, so yellow, pink. Oh, I love a pink. I absolutely love a pink moment. I absolutely, I don't wear a lot of oranges and stuff like that, but I do like orange as a color. White. Ugh. By the way, I'm not sweating, guys. This is just what's it called? My face, my sunscreen making me glow. But not that it matters so much if I was, but I just wanted to point that out. I was getting distracted as usual. I love yellow. I love pink. White. I absolutely love wearing white. There's just something so beautiful and so put together with white. Like, oh, every time I see like an all white outfit, I'm just like, this is just delicious. It's just elegance without all the hard work. And then I love black. I just feel like black is just so timeless. It's just, yeah, it's just so beautiful and timeless. I just can't explain. Black is really that girl. You know what I mean? Like, she's just that girl. And then I love brown. Oh, brown on my skin. Too good. Too good. So it's kind of hard to have a favorite color when every color is just absolutely phenomenal in their own right, you know? That's why I always don't, I always say I don't have a favorite color if anyone asks me. Or if I must choose one, I choose white. Just, like I said, it's just, yeah, I can achieve so much with that color. You know what I mean? To be fair, I can achieve so much with many other colors, but white is really that girl. Guys, we're getting there. We can see what difference our new crochet sizing has done to the project. Because I want to keep it at 3. So I kind of want to be able to keep the same pattern all throughout. If I can. I think they're doing work at my neighbors. So if you guys can hear some heating and all that stuff, that will be the case. Although if I'm being honest, I haven't seen anyone there. So I'm hoping that it's not just some weird people breaking in. Do 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 do. So is nobody gonna tell me what your favorite color is? I know I didn't stop talking about mine, but still, I wanna know, what is your favorite color? if you have one, that is. Should we try it on? I'm getting ahead of myself, but honestly, when I'm working on a project, the trying on part is the best part for me. I do not care. Like, I be trying it on 20,000 times because why not? What do we think, guys? Is it trying on time soon? Or is it too soon? I feel like you guys also need to see the vision, you know, what we're working on. So if I try it on, then you guys can get to see how it should be looking. So I tried to show how I complete this before. Let me try and show you guys again without getting distracted. So I've come to the end of our third hoop here. She's here and she's here. We want to do one and then add to this hoop, pull it out and close. Okay, a quick try on, never hurt no one. So this is what she looks like. That's the skirt part done at least. I'm just gonna try it on over this. I'm not gonna take off anything. So you guys can see properly. Let's flip. What do we think? I know it doesn't give you a clear picture, but sort of does, right? I am absolutely obsessed with the color and the pattern. Okay, let's get back to work so we don't get carried away. But that's how she's looking. And we still have plenty of yarn to go through. I'm gonna make this one a short dress, and I'm gonna make another version, but that version is definitely gonna be a longer dress. Off we go again. The next dress I make, I'm actually going to time myself every time I start it to see how long it takes to finish. Like, I'll give myself a day to finish that dress and see if I can achieve it. I'm talking start 9 o'clock and not do anything else, just crochet, crochet, crochet. Because I'm curious to actually know if I'll be able to crochet a dress in a whole day, which would be quite exciting. I'm trying to see if I can finish this yarn while here with you guys. And also if I do finish it, how much more I got left to do. I might jump back on here tomorrow morning to do some more after my run. By the way, guys, I'm trying to run 100K this month. So far, I've done just about 60, which I don't think is too bad. But it got me thinking, moving forward, I'm going to try and start doing these runs for charity. So if you guys have any charities that you support, or, you know, that you think, oh, this is a good cause, do let me know in the comment section, just because it'll be quite nice. The reason I kind of didn't want to start doing anything with charity was because I didn't really have consistency like that. And I don't want to just like start and stop and all that good stuff. So now that I feel a bit more confident in my running and, you know, a bit more consistent, I feel like it'd be nice to kill two birds with one stone. Be fit and also be fit with a purpose, you know? So yeah, let me know what charities we can raise money for in the comments, or even tag them so that we can see what we can do. Crocheting requires all your patience and attention, just because it takes a long time to start seeing results of what you're doing, and it's very repetitive. I find it quite relaxing, but I know some people would find it boring or difficult to get into, or even like be a part of, because doing the same thing over and over again. So, but that is my bag. I love it. So I totally understand if it's not for you. think I have some like old fabric that is yellow in the house that I'm gonna use for lining this, or I'm still considering doing a lining for it. But that depends on what fabric I have upstairs that I can use. It would be the one time that I've like given the fabric to charity or sent it somewhere that I would need it. Hopefully that's not the case with this. This pattern is so cute. Guys, can we appreciate it together? Look at it. She's absolutely so stunning. I feel like it's still a little bit too big, but that's okay. I'm going to do a few more because I want to start actually seeing how it fits properly in terms of it being a dress. I'm still in two mind if to make it a backless dress, but I am notorious for making everything backless. So I might not make this a backless dress for a change. I might actually leave it as a long dress, not a long dress, as a full dress with the back covered. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Should I just make it a backless dress? A black a backless dress. That is the word. Should I just make it a backless dress? Oh, don't bother with it being backless. The problem is I kind of only make what I would wear, and that's the problem. I mean, it is also a good thing because I'm making them for me, so. But now that I want to start making for other people, I kind of want to show varieties because I do know how to make all that stuff other than backless dresses. It's just that me, personally, for my taste, I love a backless dress. I don't know if you guys remembered my rose skirt that I made. I'm going to add a zip to that skirt just because I hate the fact that it keeps dropping since I really didn't consider the zip part of it. But there are a few projects that I have that I'm just like, oh, it's missing a tiny little amount here and there that could make it just perfect, that I need to do something to. Hence the reason I said earlier on, I do not mind redoing a crochet stitch if it's not perfect, because once it's all done and complete, that's where it becomes a hassle trying to undo anything again. So where I can avoid that from Ellie, that's going to be my priority moving forward. I think I might go live tomorrow to finish this dress. Just because I have a feeling we're coming close to the end. But I'm not sure what time tomorrow. That's the problem. So I'm going to decide that when I wake up. Because now I feel like we're like a part of the journey together, you know? Because I don't think I'll be able to finish it today simply because I do have work later on. So I still have some stuff I need to do before I get to work today. But that's fine. We can do as much as we can. We are coming to the end of another row. Like I need to do at least one more, two more rows so we can see how she's looking. Because of the way this yarn is woven, you have to be very careful. Otherwise, you have a lot of not so clean stitches. And here she is. I'm not gonna lie, I'm already thinking about the next pattern I'm gonna make with this yarn. I do this all the time. I start using the yarn, I become obsessed with it, and then I just like continue making all sorts out of that one particular yarn. But guys, what do we think? I love how the pattern is sort of continued, which is why I undid it all the time, because it didn't continue. It wasn't flowing as well as I was hoping it would. But I think this is absolutely gorgeous this way. Like the way the pattern is flowing just looks so much better, which I'm just, oh, she's so cute. I know I shouldn't get so excited, but I am. It's already too late. Is absolutely already too late. Even as a skirt, I can actually just wear this by itself as a skirt, but I'm not gonna do that. I said I'm making a dress, so we are going to make a dress. That's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna do one more line and assess. What is the time right now? Let me get my watch, guys. Oh, almost already 12 o'clock. I was a bit worried it was later than that, but we still got plenty of time. Okay, so let's do one more line. I was hoping I could finish this yarn, but it's not looking like I'll be able to, you know. But a girl can dream, right? A girl can dream. So let's see. Let's make the goal 2 more lines at least. Starting with 1. You see how I keep moving my own goalpost? Not good, not good at all. I'm gonna try and keep an eye on any questions you guys have, even when I'm quiet. If you have any questions, please leave it in the comments. If I missed it, I would go through the questions later and definitely answer. But it's just because I'm trying to be a speedy girl. I am getting tired. Guys, I'm getting hungry. I'm still gonna try and push for my 2 row before I go eat. Let's see how I feel when I get to the end of this one. But lunchtime is calling my name. Fitness makes you eat so much. Like, that is just another thing we don't talk about enough. Usually I can just forget that I haven't eaten all day, but let me do the tiniest amount of exercise and I'll be hungry every 2 hours. Okay, guys, that's this line complete. Soon. I think I have one more line to give before I leave you guys to continue your merry good day. But yeah, I think I have one more line to give, and it's time to go get ready for work and other things. So let's see. Let's do one more line. And then we would know that we really did our best today. We can do it. By we, I mean me, just because this light is dragging me, guys. A tiny bit, not a lot, but a very small, small, tiny bit. That's the danger, is always, ooh, one more line, one more line. We made it, guys. We made it to the last one. Yes, I actually couldn't speak because I needed it to be done. I'm terrible at being hungry. Once I'm hungry, everything kind of just like goes out the window. My brain can't focus on anything else other than food. So I have no choice but to go feed this monster. We made it, sort of. I'm going to, guys, look at it. She's coming together. She's so pretty. She's literally like the dream. So I'm gonna try it on top again like I did before. Yeah. Perfect. I sort of want it to be this length-ish, you guys can see. So it's still a little bit baggier than I want it to be, but not by crazy amount. Let's show you. So I'm assuming that she's kind of like right here. That's better. Because lengthwise, I don't want it to be too long. Because it's either very long or is, what's it called? Very long or is not, is mini with me. I don't have in between when it comes to sizing. So I would say this length is more than good enough. I can even make it shorter if I'm being honest. Yep. What do we think, guys? I think she's coming together nicely. I am going to do a bit more offline, but I need to go eat and get ready for work. Thanks for stopping by. I will see you guys most likely tomorrow because I'm thinking I'm going to do a bit more of showing you guys the finished result. But yeah, speak to you later. Love you guys loads. Bye.